The ABC 7 News I-team has new insight about a massive land acquisition in Solano County that was initially tied to national security concerns.
Yeah, all of the land is around Travis Air Force Base and stretches east toward the Sacramento area. Tonight, I-team reporter Stephanie Sierra is here to share the latest that you just learned from congressional leaders.
Yes, we're getting better context, in part because we're learning new details about some of Flannery's early acquisitions and the concerns those purchases raised in respect to our national security. Tonight, we're finally getting some clarity.
A multi-billion-dollar land acquisition encroaching one of the most critical military bases in the western U.S. started with years of secrecy.
Logically, it doesn't make sense to us.
I'm very concerned about our national security and our food security.
Travis Air Force Base is the gateway to the Pacific.
Got to protect Travis.
It's still ongoing.
That's the mystery that we're trying to figure out.
There's a lot of speculation out there.
Until now, sources familiar with the matter tell the I-team Flannery Associates bought more than 55,000 acres of dry farmland with hopes to build a utopian city focused on affordable housing, clean energy, and sustainable infrastructure. Yet for 5 years, no one knew why. Sources confirmed to the I-team Flannery is backed by the heavyweights of Silicon Valley, a slew of tech billionaires. The firm was formed in Delaware, a state with strong legal protections to guard corporate ownership. Flannery has purchased more than 300 parcels of land in Solano County since 2018, dozens of which are now bordering 3 sides of Travis Air Force Base. Solano County Administrator Bill Emlin says the price point and strategic location near the base initially caught their attention.
At what point throughout that period of time did you become concerned about the acquisitions?
As early as 2019, we were getting concerned.
Public records obtained by the I-team show by 2019, Flannery purchased another 3 parcels bordering Travis. In 2020, most of the land was acquired around the base. Congressman Mike Thompson sounded the alarm to the U.S. Air Force, prompting a federal investigation. We spoke to him earlier this month.
We've learned there is sensitive military storage that extends beyond the base itself. Are any of the other land acquisitions in and around Solano County raising concern about that or any other possible threat to national security?
Well, it's my understanding they've purchased land next to major communication facilities that are away from the base. They've purchased land on or near area where sensitive fiber has been buried, and it's my understanding that they've purchased land on or near where supply piping lies to bring fuel onto the base. Those all raise concern with not just me, but the entire community.
The CEO of the firm, Jan Schremek, and his consultant sat down with Thompson for the first time this week to get clarification on that.
They've told me that in those cases, it was property they had to buy in order to be able to purchase property that they wanted, and that they've since sold that.
Just to clarify there, you were referring to the parcels of land that were adjacent to the communication tower that extends beyond the base?
That's correct.
Flannery indicated to you that they have since sold back that land?
They sold it to someone. They didn't say who. And they said that they were working with a major property owner to buy property, and the property owner said, while you're at it, why don't you buy this too? I don't know if that was negotiating a leverage with the seller or how it came about.
Does that make any sense to you?
There's nothing about this that's made a lot of sense to me from day one. You know, I've been involved with a lot of private development endeavors, and I have never been involved with a group of potential developers that have done it this way.
And just within the past hour, I've been in touch with Flannery, and the firm wanted to reinforce that they're in the preliminary phase of these plans. In response to concerns about any development near Travis, a representative of the group says there are currently no plans to put any homes within a mile of Travis, adding that supporting and protecting the base is a top priority. I want to add they are continuing meetings tonight with local, state, and federal officials, and they plan to continue that next week.
All right. Thank you for the latest, Stephanie.